2K10. So it's crazy. Like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Graham.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's MP. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Paul. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Clarkson. Outside Hood. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Durant. Over to the left wing. Paul finds Durant. Booker for 3. That shot off the mark. Outside Hood. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Markkanen outside. Back to Hood. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hood. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Outside Booker. Shoots from 14. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Shots good by Hood.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. Free throw good, MP.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Okogie, averaging around 5 points a game. And here's Ayton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
He hits the second from the line.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Now here's Hood. Last game for him, he had 14. Olynyk, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hood's got his 4th assist in this one. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Fires from 14. They get it again. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Gay. Back to Hood. Outside Sexton. Hood with it. Gay outside. MP, the pass to Sexton. From deep three-point range. Utah gets it back. Good on the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now Payne. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Ross passes to Warren. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Rebounded by Gay.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Ross. Pass to Warren. Here's Landale, defended by Gay. Here's Ross. And the Suns miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Sexton against Ross. Here's Abaji. Back to Hood. For three, Sexton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hood's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 16. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. Pass to Landale. Over Gay. And he can't bank that one in. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. MP, the pass to Sexton. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Payne. Left side Warren. Oh, it's stolen by Hood. Here we go, one-on-one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Jazz up by. Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant, and Warren subbed in for Okogie. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got MP, Rudy Gay out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Chris Dunn. Gay finds MP. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Warren. Here's Abaji. 5 on the clock. MP, the pass to Olynyk. Hood with it. Booker defending. Hood can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And Utah calls time here. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Ross, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. Ross for 3. Rebound, Utah. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. From deep, MP sinks it from distance. Hood's got 10 points. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. The second effort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Payne. Over Hood. The shot by Payne, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And MP with the 3. Hood's got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Payne. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside Hood. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Ayton. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 7.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear.
And so it's Utah sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Phoenix now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Markkanen, the pass to MP. Drops in the 3. Hood's got 18 points in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
MP, the pass to Olynyk. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds.
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Greg.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's going to hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's going to, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball, and it's White in a two-guard. Now here's Ball, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
MP, the pass to Olynyk, and the shot goes in. Olynyk's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's LaVine, and you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Back to Ball. Second shot opportunity. No good there. Ball's gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed. adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Shot's good by Hood. Yeah, ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide-open man.
MP against ball. Inside. Vucevic with a steal. Outside Levine. Ball passes to Levine. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Hood. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball outside. Now here's Levine. Outside White. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hood with it. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Ball passes to White. Now here's DeRozan. Over Olynyk. And it's DeRozan missing. MP against ball. Here's Hood. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Green. Caruso up top. Shot is up. Now Drummond. 6 to shoot. The open shot. White. Rebounded by Gay. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Utah leading. Now Hood. He has 6 to the middle. And Markkanen with the stuff.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Caruso finds Drummond. The kick out to White. Fires it. Oh, MP with a block. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good. And so Drummond nails them both. The Jazz have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Hood on the attack. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Green. After the basket by Utah. Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that. To fall.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Abaji. And here's Gay. And here's Hood. He's guarded by White. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
I'd like to know what he was thinking. Did he think? Nah, he couldn't have thought that was a good shot. That was an awful shot.
Caruso finds White. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks it loose. White on the wing. Cash money on the open jump shot. White's got 5.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Horton-Tucker. 8 points in his last time out. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, With the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Williams. No good. And Utah the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Levine passes to Williams. Back to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Here for Utah. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for DeRozan. Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Ball. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Caruso. 1:51 left in the first half. Over Hood. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Here's Levine for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
From deep, MP. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caruso, right side. Outside Levine. From behind the arc. Bulls keep it alive. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Jazz shooting just 38% in this quarter. MP, the pass to Gay. Back to Hood. Hey, expanding his range. And they recover it. Gay finds MP. Tries again. And too long on the shot.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 44 seconds left in the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Basket's good. Hood's got 10.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. To the left wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one falls for Drummond. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And so Drummond nails them both. And Utah has possession. They trail by 3. Pass to Abaji. Back to Hood. Shoots over White. Another shot. And that one's good. Markkanen. 7 points in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Levine. Got a piece of it. Outside Hood. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Andre Drummond. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the point. The Bulls shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Ball outside. To the inside. DeRozan. The shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Ball outside. White, the pass to Ball, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Markkanen outside. Outside Hood. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Williams passes to Vucevic. That one is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
On offense, here's Utah. It's been 8 unanswered for them. The kick to Olynyk. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. To the paint. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
A different look for Utah. Horton. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Ball passes to Levine. Knocked loose. Olynyk with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. White against MP. To the middle. Olynyk passes to MP. Markkanen with it. Back to Hood. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hood's got 19 points.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
White finds Ball. Now DeRozan over Markkanen. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. MP, the pass to Olynyk. From deep, MP. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Drummond. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago Bulls. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Lauri Markkanen. MP is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the group for Utah right now.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Chicago. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
MP against Ball. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Williams. Over Markkanen. Utah with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Hood with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Hood. He shoots a three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The three from Ball. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hood. To take the lead. Nails it from 3. Hood's got 18 points now here in the second half. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. And DeRozan is subbed in for Williams. Ball outside. And again, another missed shot. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Hood. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Olynyk's checked in for Sexton. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
And Allie, thanks. White on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
I didn't think he had the room to get that shot off. Not an easy shot with such a bigger player guarding him.
MP against Ball to the inside. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
MP against Ball. Here's Olynyk. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hood's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Ball passes to Levine. And here's White. Ball outside. 14 feet away. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 17-4 run. It's Markkanen on the wing. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And Ball throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Ball against MP. Down low. Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Okay, big man. Hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
And he might not give you a highlight-worthy dunk anymore, but look, hey, 2 points is 2 points, and the big fella delivered.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 10. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
1:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. Utah's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Hood. Markkanen outside. Back to Hood. Shoots over White. Shots good by Hood. Hood's got 32 points.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
From the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family.
we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Nora in at the four-man position. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's hand. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
Here's Duarte. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And it's Halliburton missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Hood can't get it to go. Hield against Markkanen. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Shots good by Turner.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Halliburton finds Hield. Here's Turner. Back to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Hield. Pass to Duarte. Lock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. That shot missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Good up top. Turner covering. Outside Hood. Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. Hield with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Hield outside.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Now here's Hood. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Clarkson. Rejected by Hood. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson's checked in. Jazz on D. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 6 points.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And here is Neesmith. McConnell rejected by Hood. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And that one's good by Gay.
Athletic, slippery, elusive. Gay seems to have a knack for scoring in these situations.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
59 seconds left in the first. Here's Neesmith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Clock at 4. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Jazz leading by 3. And Hood with the basket on the assist from Gay. Hood's got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And stolen by Hood. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Abaji, the pass to Hood. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Hield. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He added 27 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Duarte shot good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts? .103 left in the first half of the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Hood against McConnell. Hood, the pass to Olynyk. Over Jackson, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nembhard, defended by Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Lauri Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's the Cobra. That's the group right now for Utah. Hield kicks to Halliburton. There's the pass to Duarte. Back to Halliburton. Over Hood. And it's Halliburton missing.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Turner dishes to Hield. Pass to Duarte. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Halliburton against Hood. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Nora. 5 points in the game. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Duarte passes to Turner. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Hood gets the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They look.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hood dishes to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Heel. He's guarded by Markkanen. Healed outside. Excellent D there from Markkanen. It'll count. That shot, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Turner, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's McConnell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. And both free throws good for McConnell.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Hood for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Pacers. Fields checked in.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in from the low block. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Hield, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Turner trying to free himself up. Duarte's shot good. Duarte's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hood for 3. And Utah another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up. Guys, of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Great win, but defensively, what do you want to see your team get better at as the season continues?
Several things. You know, one is not fouling, keeping teams off the free throw line.
Pressure him up. Pressure him up.
Take that.
Hey, swing it.
That's what the F on.
All right, help. Ball up. Way to grab it.
Stay there.
And one. Way to get it. What's up?
Hey, yo, right here. Oh, foul. That's all you.
Shot.
Hey, yo, right here.
Come on, man. Who got the ball? Ah! And one.
You can't play with me.
Box out. Good board. You got him. Hey, yo, right here.
That's what the ring room for. Ah!
Yo, right here. Knock it down, boy.
You want this smoke?
And one.
Hey, yo, JT.
Hey, come to me. Bust that.
Hey, good board.
Hey, swing it.
No.
Come get it. I see him.